like a big mist came out. Everybody's like, what was that? And she goes, it's just Gina's vape. I said, Gina's vape is downstairs.
Oh, I remember that.
And I would hate for somebody to...
Floor over here where they keep seeing this little boy.
Okay, well, I was here Thursday, and I was in here by myself, sitting in the corner, and I heard like somebody whispering, and I looked over, like a little boy was standing beside me, like he grabbed my arm.
Really?
Yes, and then we heard whistling and screaming, and then in the basement, in the X-ray room, everybody got sick.
And they had the weird smell the other night.
And through here. Yeah. So we got this, and of course, the basement.
No, that's not my stuff. What is that beeping?
I don't know. I thought it was something of yours.
Oh. I think so.
I think this is the room that they said the Paw Paws was in.
This right here is where they saw the little boy manifest, and it's also where they got that weird picture on the outside, right?
Yeah, because this was the fire escape.
This is the room that had the strange smell the other night. Do you see? Did you see that?
No.
I think that's probably just a
What was it?
kick off of Gina. It was a weird, like, crawly figure, but it's probably just a false positive. Okay, look.
The birthing room too is that cake? Yeah. The room next door, the birthing room too. They kept hearing Heather's bell in that room.
Yeah, they kept hearing my bell the other night.
Okay, so there was about 5 of us in the room where the pregnant lady is, and we were just talking, chatting amongst each other, and then like in the middle of us, we heard a little child's voice, and it just like went, "Hey, Mama."
Really?
And we all got the chills. We all stopped dead in our tracks, never said another word, and just looked at each other.
See how this looks? Look.
Also, where they heard
You want
the little girl's voice.
See, look, Gina. Shelby, do you see? See, that could be, I don't know.
Could it be that machine over there?
It could be the machine. It could be sometimes when it does catch onto a stick figure of somebody, it kind of sticks them there for a minute before it lets it go. It can be reflective stuff.
But when they start moving on cue, you can pretty much...
You also get a sense because you get other things happen. Do you want to try some EVPs in this area?
Yeah, I think we should.
Is it voice or?
That's the ones that you play back and you hear stuff, and it can be pretty scary sometimes because there's no explanation for it, and they work a lot. See, that is my EMF detector.
Yeah. Basically you just ask questions. It's always easier if you know, like if you have an idea, of who you're trying to talk to. But really the only way that you can figure that out is by asking general questions anyway.
Well, what was weird, the one I got at the rib with Robin, it says my name, and I slowed it down because someone said, is it sure saying your name or saying hey there? And I slowed it down, it's like a little kid's voice, and it says, Heather.
Yeah.
And it's spooky, you know what I mean? Because I just said my name in the next room. I said, I'm Heather, and this is Adriana. Whatever I said. I was using an SB7 spirit box, which is, they can talk through it. And I said, can you say my name? And nobody did. And then I walk next door, and I get home, and I'm watching it, and all of a sudden I hear my name said, you know. It's kind of creepy. And then also during the same video, I heard this, and I have that recorded too, this big loud thing goes, hey.
Light go kind of on and off the red bar.
Go in between our motion detectors.
I did my recorder, and I didn't hear it.
When
It was in my camera.
talking just now, I heard something.
Did you?
I got my headphones on, so everything's magnified by like 1,000. Sounded like a woman's voice. So I wonder, that night when they heard that voice, if it was a little girl or it was a little boy.
Well, in the birthing room, they heard someone say, "Hey, Mama," but I don't remember if they said it was male or female.
I was thinking it was a little girl, but maybe I'm wrong.
What is that you're using?
That is a Tascam digital recorder.
Oh, okay.
And
And you have
then-
earphones for it?
Plug up headphones to it, and it magnifies everything. It's almost like a parabolic mic. It's so loud.
That's cool.
If there's anybody in here with us, you are more than welcome to say hello. Maybe a little boy?
Did you hear that?
I sure did.
What was it?
I don't know.
It was a voice?
No, it was just like a sound.
It was a sound. Shelby's like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it
move
was
over
like
here
right
now.
I got something right here. You see where it's flashing against. Are you a person? Can you raise your hand? Raise his hand. Can you raise both hands? No, it's both hands. That's one hand. Can you do both hands? It's gone. He kept raising that one hand though, every time I said it.
Can you differentiate, like, on the size of the figure with those?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they'll pick up little ones, super tall ones, just ones that are all screwed up, like spiders.
Spiders.
Will it tell you though, like if it's small or little?
No, you can just tell from here, just by the,
Wondering by looking
and the
at it.
thermal changes when it's real usually. When it's a real thing, the thermal will get different colors, like blue or sometimes bright red, yellow. There's another one, there he is again.
Kind of with the thermal.
Come take a look, you guys. This is a totally different place.
Can you raise your arm up?
Where would that be? That would be right outside the doorway. Can you put your arm up?
He's trying to, I think.
What'd you say?
So I feel like it's trying to.
Can you put your arm up for us, please? Can you walk towards the camera? It's
He's trying
moving.
to lift his arm up.
Mhm.
Did you see him?
Mhm. Are you stuck at this hospital? Okay, can you put your arm up now? Go ahead and put it up. I don't know. It's just standing there, I don't know. And it's gone. Let me see if it comes back. It might be, that means that it's,
Might be picking up on something.
see, it's not though.
I don't know what it would be picking up on.
Yeah. See, it would pick up on the same thing again. I've practiced outside of my yard. I have this thing, this metal thing, and every time I hit it, it does a person. So it does it repeatedly. But it's not picking up on it now.
Picking up on whatever it is.
Well, thank you for visiting with us. Did you hear my EMF detector go off?
About fell on my hind end.
Yours did?
No, I still about fell on my hind end because this bed's sleeping.
Oh. My EMF detector went off in there when I said, well, thank you for visiting with us.
Did it?
This is also where they're seeing the EMF detector shouldn't be going off for no reason and then not doing it again. Like if, say it was an electrical, it would go off every time, like when I put it by my fan, it goes off. But when it just goes off randomly, when it goes off like that, that means it is shot to like almost 50. This is what it generally stays at. 2 to 3, that's normal for a place. When it shoots to 50 for no reason, see it's not going off because of that, or this. It's just weird. That's why people use them. And it usually does seem to go along with hauntings. I think we should go to the basement.
I think we need to too.
Are you okay with that? You don't even have to go.
I won't say
She's
by
like, I ain't
myself.
staying up by myself.
Yeah, I know. That was a dumb
question.
I'm sorry. You don't have to go in that room though. You can stand on the outside or something.
I'm just afraid of, like, y'all feel like it was trying to attach to me to the corners.
Well, I don't think it was trying to, that was the wrong word. I actually thought about that later. I think it just, like, likes you for some reason. I don't think it's trying to, like, become one with you or go home with you or nothing. Because it would have already.
Yeah.
I think it just,
Yeah.
it's keen on you for whatever reason. Because it's not, you can feel sick just being around stuff like that. It doesn't mean that it's necessarily trying to do anything negative to you. It's just because it's a different thing than you, you know?
And I mean, a lot of times when they see something or they see somebody and they just feel an energy off of them, or they see a light.
Or it can remind them of somebody.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like their daughter or their wife.
And they're just drawn to them.
So yeah, mine was at like 40. Now it's up to 15. It was like 2 here, now it's 0 again. So a lot of times that's just stuff changing the atmosphere. There's a lot of energy here, whether it's residual, intelligent, whatever. A lot of stuff has happened here. You know? I mean, who knows what this room was? When it was an ICU? Was
Well,
there?
I know that room was the nurse's station, so,
Is that where Paw Paw is?
yeah.
Look. Is that you, Paw Paw? That was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hi, Papa.
Hey, Paw Paw, you in there? Hi. Put his hand up. Is that you, Paw Paw? Well, it's good to see you. That's crazy. Do you want to come out and say hi to us? Can you put your arm up for us? Are you out here, Papa? Well, hello. There's 2 of them in here. There's a little one. You got, oh, there's one in the wheelchair. Look, he's sitting in the wheelchair, y'all. Look.
Aww.
Sitting in the freaking wheelchair. I've never seen that before. Look, Shelby. He's gone.
Around the wheels.
Oh my gosh.
Who's the little one? There's a little kid out here. Hi. You see the little one?
That may be our little boy or our little girl.
Yeah. Are you the little boy that's been in here? Can you wave your hand? Can you wave your hand, please? Thank you.
Are you the little boy that was looking for his mommy?
Hello. Yeah. Oh, there he is again. I was just checking. All right. You guys want to head downstairs?
Yeah. Let's walk down there.
Well, hold. Let me see if I can get an EVP. Hey, Paw Paw, if you're in here, if you want to talk on this recorder so we can hear your voice, we'd appreciate it. What was it? Thump?
Uh-huh.
Felt like it sounded like it came from over that way.
If that was you, you see that little thing sitting in the doorway, that little light? Can you walk up to it and touch it?
You hear that? That's footsteps.
We're gonna go downstairs, and you're more than welcome to walk down there with us, okay? We're not trying to ignore you. So that room that we stayed in when we were waiting in
Forgot
between
about that room.
tours, what was it? What kind of room was it before? Do you
I'm
know?
not sure because somebody asked me if that was the nurse's station. I think it was registration.
Because that room is freaky deaky.
Freaky.
I felt like every time I was in there, I felt like somebody was behind me, like getting ready to go. Beep. And I got to the point,
Your shadow keeps freaking me out.
you freaked me out. I got to a
Don't
point where
let
I
me
was just
forget
like,
that I'm leaving my recorder. Oh, Papa.
I said, Papa, are you there?
Sweet little Papa.
There he was. And he waved and everything.
That's awesome.
I want to know why they call him Papa.
You guys want to go down or in the tour room?
Let's go down.
Yeah, we probably should. My camera doesn't last that
I want to
long.
grab my laser.
Dang it. Where is my drink?
I had never saw anything until probably about 4 years ago. And I always heard people talk about shadow people, and they would say they're blacker than black. And I couldn't wrap my head around what that meant. You know, what is blacker than black? And I was sitting in the hallway one time at that hospital, and I was by myself, and I was sitting at the main end of it with my back against the wall, just taking pictures and watching down the hallway, when all of a sudden everything just went like black, like darker than it was, and I was like, oh man, I've been sitting here too long, you know, my eyes are playing tricks on me, and then it started focusing and I could see the person standing there, and it walked towards me, and from like here to that doorway maybe in distance, when it got that far from me, it stopped, and then it turned to the side and went in the doorway.
Now this is the door that kept getting locked. And it got locked the last night of my tour, and I skipped it. And Tanya was there. I said, this door's locked again. And she's just like, I don't know what to do anymore.
She's like, I don't know what to do. I don't want to turn it off.
See, who opened it? Because it was locked when we left last night. That was the last thing that happened. It was locked and everybody went to that end. And I was doing a video about it. So who unlocked it and opened it? Is anybody in this room? We're told there's a man in here. Can you say anything? Can you show yourself?
I didn't really, besides that room, I didn't really stay positioned in any other rooms a long time, you know?
I didn't see anything back there.
Sales was when it would start getting weird. The door opening. And I kept checking that door to see, I was like, maybe it's just somebody across the hall opening one of those doors and it's pulling it. But when you latch that door,
Yeah.
it's heavy. It's a very heavy door. It's not going to pull open just from a breeze coming through there. So I closed it back, and I was testing it, and I walked down and I opened another door, and then right about the time I came back, it was opening up again. And I was like, oh my God. So I closed it, and I bent down to get a drink of my water, and when I bent down to get a drink of my water was when the ink pen came.
And this is also where the bodies were stacked up. And that one girl said that, which we were talking about, that there was a morgue back here, but I think it was more that, yeah. A lot of that can definitely keep some serious energy. It's weird, the hospital just kind of feels different tonight, don't it? Like not as scary or something. Probably because it takes a while to get it stirred up, but we still got some cool stuff. I'm looking at your stick figure. It's just sitting there going. Well, it's actually doing everything you're doing, which is interesting. See, let me show you. You want to come look at mine? And I'll show you how. Oh, good Lord.
Stir me, girl.
Tell me when you can see me.
I can't see your figure.
Can you see me now?
I just see your mom.
That's weird. Not now.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. You see how it picks up on everything you do. And the camera kept zooming in. What the fuck was that?
I don't know. I can't stay in here.
Did you hear it?
I cannot stay in here.
What was it?
It was like someone walking upstairs or something, walking loud. And I was thinking there was people upstairs. I just wasn't thinking. Or,
I'm going out of here.
huh?
I'm getting out of here.
Really?
Are you going there?
Yes, that was freaky. Did you not hear it?
I didn't hear it, but I was making noise.
No,
at
it
the
was
time.
like thumping upstairs, like someone was walking.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, most spirits don't have. Don't have. You're not really gonna leave, right?
I'm just keeping the store open.
It's like I'm just getting some air. All right. I think that I can plug this up now.
You know, like I've never been attacked by one, or I've only been touched once, and it was just like a little poke.
I bet they don't have feet.
I know, that's what I was saying. That's what's weird about the walking, is a lot of times you'll hear banging or walking, and you'll see them orbs float away. And when they talk too, it's like they do whatever they do somehow. What? What's the matter? Are you okay?
Were you upstairs?
No, we can't get in. I didn't know. We just thought somebody heard it on the radio and said it was still going on. Is it not?
No, no. Were you knocking?
No. What we did up there, man. You guys work here?
I do.
What do you do?
We're ghost hunting.
Oh God, she's scared.
Let me borrow you and your light for a second.
Okay.
I was like, oh God, what's going on? So he knocked upstairs?
No, he didn't.
Oh, he didn't? Okay.
I just don't want her to be scared over there by herself. Shelby, we're over here.
They wanted to
Oh,
join
hey.
us.
Huh?
They wanted to join us.
Okay.
She's like over here. No, it's not that
You're from Pikeville?
I am.
That's where I work at Pikeville Hospital.
Oh, really?
We were under the impression that this was still open tonight.
Well, it is kind of.
This is Bedford. This is amazing.
Somebody gave me a
Hey,
heart attack.
Gina Ferguson, nice to meet you.
Thomas Taylor.
I'm Heather.
I'm Shelby.
You're from here, right?
I'm one of the tour guides at the hospital thing, but I'm also a ghost hunter. So we're just trying to put together like a little video and some information because people are curious if it's haunted, and we know it's haunted because we work here. But
I believe it.
Yeah.
well, we just got upstairs. There's supposed to be a ghost named Paw Paw upstairs, and we actually got him in my camera sitting in a wheelchair.
So,
And that's why this is a fire escape, but they made them put like a window there because the doctor felt really claustrophobic. See, here is if we did it.
I like this thermal too because you can actually see the room where this is like black. I'm going to go look over here where Seth heard that woman scream.
A baby crying and a scream.
You heard her scream in that hole.
Yeah.
Man, that thing's heavy.
oh my goodness. It's cold out there.
Excuse me. The other night, Kennedy was sitting right there, and she said something came up in her ear and went, "Hey." All the food up here, the mice are going to eat forever.
We'll have a field day.
What? Oh, okay, that's you. It's picking up on a stick figure. No, you're fine. I just thought it was...
Stick figure.
I like it.
So the nurse was killed in a car wreck.
Did you do any... Oh, you're doing EVPs?
I'm
You're
just
trying?
now turning it on.
Okay. We should probably be quiet for a minute so she can hear.
Okay, sorry.
Nurse, if you're up here, can you walk down here to this room and speak with us for a moment? People say that you scare them up here, but I'm sure you're not trying to scare them, right?
How about somebody who's not a nurse? Is there anybody else up here?
Is that your stuff?
I was wondering what that was. I was thinking, did I actually hear something or what? Sometimes they stand right behind the door when you talk. Is anybody in here? We're not here to hurt anybody. We just want to see who's here and say hello. If anybody wants to talk. If you come in front of me, I can see you on this camera. Is anybody in here? Are you hiding? What are you doing in there? Can you raise your hand? Can you raise your hand for me? What's going on? Are you hiding in the closet? See, I just had a feeling to open that closet. Hello? Can you raise your hand for me? Your atmosphere is turning purple. We just want to say hi. If you raise your hand, I'll leave you alone. And then check the other closet, see if it picks up that in there. Nope. gone, which means it wasn't a fluke. I just had the coolest thing happen. I went in that room where I told you I was seeing that little thing behind me. And I went in and I went through this and I was saying, if anyone wants to talk, we weren't going to hurt anybody. And as I was walking out, I had a feeling to open that locker up. I opened it up and there's a little stick figure in there doing like this. Listen though, this is cool. And of course you think, I talked to it for a minute. And then of course I thought, well, maybe it's just the reflection from the metal. So I went and opened up all the other lockers. Nothing. I went back to that one. It was gone. Like it didn't pick up on it again. And these always pick up. If it picked up once, it'll pick up twice. I've tested it. You know what I mean? It's not like something that just randomly picks up things. Yeah.
Did you hear what sounded like a scream?
No.
We heard it when you were down there.
Where from?
It seemed like it came from that direction.
To me, it was like that way.
Did you hear it, Shelby?
I heard it, yeah. Because my stomach was growling, and then we heard
they were
that, and I
arguing.
said that wasn't my stomach.
Your stomach was arguing with something.
I stopped my recorder right after that, though.
Did it sound like a woman screaming?
I thought it had like a woman cat sound, like that.
Well, in that same room I was in, like I was telling him, every time I went into the mirror with that SOS, it picked up this little thing behind me. And I'd spin around and it'd be gone. I thought it was something weird with the mirror, but then it stopped doing it. So I knew there was something in that room, or at least I suspected, and there is. And they're hiding from us.
I'm gonna check it out real quick.
It's the one with the looks like lockers.
This direction.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Hey, you want me to look in there? See if there's something hiding? Let's see. Oh, it's gone. I don't know. That was strange.
Well, I won't go nowhere without you. I'll go without one.
It's starting to pop up a little bit more now that we've been here a while. Oh, I saw it again, and this one in here before. There's a bunch of them. Look. Hello. Check it out, you guys. This one in here before. Can you raise your hand? One in the back. Gina, come here, look. I've been in here like a bunch of times and nothing's been in here except for in that closet. That little one was in that closet.
Oh, he's waving.
Yeah. What y'all doing in here? They're still there.
Can you wave to us?
Look at that one. Hey, look, Gina. He's putting his arm up. Hurry up, come look.
Can you wave to us?
This is that room where he put his hand up again. This is that room where I saw that little one in the closet.
Now there's two. Hi. Can you put both hands up?
Look, that one's like doing all kinds of stuff.
He's dancing. Everybody.
This one's leaning against the wall or something. I don't know. Look,
Hi.
it's like straight up in the air.
I see.
Good job. Can you raise your hand if you're a boy? Raise your hand if you're a boy. It's like he's wringing his hands, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like he's nervous.
I think he's shy.
Are you nervous?
I don't know what to say.
And you're not used to having people in here, are you? It's been a while.
It's very fidgety.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck was that?
If that one's changed. I do think those are people. See, I've been in this room a bunch of times just to test to see it, where reflections and stuff are. And these two little things were not in there. It's just weird. And see, and that's not in that closet anymore.
It's a woman's voice.
I've only worked here for 2 months.
2 days, she said.
It was a woman's voice.
Do you work at the other hospital and work here too?
No, I work at the other hospital, but we own this.
Okay. So you work here, that's true, but do y'all do tours here too though?
We did tours on the first floor and basement.
No, except for people doing
Because
the
we only,
photo op.
they went over into that room that we were in
I saw
over
that.
there.
So this is that people haven't been here in forever,
No.
other than if they broke in,
Which one means,
This
Gina?
building completely shut down in 2014. So from 2014 until now, no one's been in here except for the tours.
they've had it locked, and it's locked up pretty tight, it looks like. They haven't been in here.
Did you say you have been up here, Heather?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. This is awesome.
All right, we are in 4th floor, photo op room, where we heard the screams and the baby. Well, I didn't. Is anybody in here? I saw someone a little while ago back in this room. You want to say something? That's a dog barking. If anybody's stuck up here, you can move on. You don't have to stay here. You're not sick anymore. All right, we're going to the 2nd floor. I want knowing if the ball's in the picture. If anybody wants to come up and move this ball, you're welcome to. Have fun. We'll be back. Oh, my nerves are shot tonight. This is where I caught someone telling me I'd be back. Is there anybody back here? Does anybody want to talk to me? Anybody want to say anything to me? Well, if anybody's down here, I'd like to know. Dog barking. Is anybody in here? Can you say hi?